Hello everyone, my name is Leslie, this is my whole shebang, and I am sharing something with you today, which is part of my whole shebang, which is that it is my birthday, and it is a big birthday, but one of the things I wanted to talk about really was something I started talking about with my youngest daughter last night, which is, birthdays are about you, obviously. Because of the way I was brought up, we never really celebrated birthdays. We never got gifts. And so I'm kind of a little weird, frankly, about birthdays, and probably should have done more for my own children, but I just have never been into like big displays of that kind of stuff. But anyway, the one thing I wanted to talk to you about was I got a card for a friend of mine a few years ago that said, your birthday, something like my birthday is as dear to me as your own birthday. Or your birthday is as dear to me as my own because it is the day that brought you into the world and thus we could become friends. I always thought that was a nice sentiment. I also am mindful and thinking about, I started saying to my daughter last night that on my birthday, that I also have to remember, and I think it's a nice thing to remember, my mother, who actually gave birth to me 60 years ago today, in a hospital that's actually only about 3 miles from here. And my mother, as you may or may not know, passed away when I was 8. So I did not have a lot of years with her, but I have over there a quote that Abraham Lincoln, and I actually just took it off, but it said, Abraham Lincoln famously said about his mother, "All that I am or ever hope to be, I learned from my angel mother." And if you're familiar with Abraham Lincoln, his mother died when he was 9. My mother died when I was 8. But apparently he had very strong memories of her influence in his life. I would say that I don't have tremendously strong memories of that, because you'd be shocked at how little you remember when you're 8. However, I do remember, and there are things that I have done for my children throughout the time they were growing up, and maybe I should have done more, things that my mother would do, which was be silly. She used to sing a song called Winchester Cathedral, and just silly things that she would do. And I, at times, tried to be silly like that, because I remember being delighted when I was a child when my mother would do something silly. So anyway, that horrible door over there, which it has been 15 years, has to be painted, and it's still not, so let's move this over a little bit. But anyway, I just think that it's really nice on your birthday, and maybe you guys already do this, and let me know in the comments if you do, to acknowledge your mother's role in your birthday, because I think that our mothers ultimately were the ones who gave birth to us. And even if you grew up without a mother, in a lot of ways, I've always thought that I grew up fairly motherless. My mother was sick when I was younger at times. And then after she passed away, I pretty much grew up without a mother. I did have somewhat of a stepmother. I'll just leave it at that. Interestingly, apparently Abraham Lincoln's stepmother, he adored her and was very close to her, and she was really a wonderful influence in his life. I don't think I could say that. But anyway, I just think that on my birthday, I just wanted to reach out there and remind all of you who may be having a birthday now or in the future. And when you kind of maybe I'm patting myself on the back, but it's just to be mindful that on your birthday, maybe you could reach out to a mother figure in your life, letting them know how important their involvement and or their birth of you, and the influence they had on you, and what a difference that had made in your life, which brought you to the point that you are. This is Leslie. This is my whole shebang. I don't post as much now because I do have another channel. It's called A Series of Frugal Thoughts, and I've been posting in that more. I just wasn't sure that this channel was going necessarily. It's hard to post. I mean, it really is. I am not of the age, like, I am amazed by these people who, come out with like this, and they're not wearing any makeup, and they're wearing undershirts and t-shirts, and I'm not really going to be like, I don't want that memorialized for all of the end of time that I look like that on camera that day. So anyway, this is Leslie. Welcome back. I'm not welcome back. Thank you for watching this video. It is my 60th birthday today, and I also think I'm going to start doing this every year because I want to be able to see the decline of how I looked. One of the things that makes me sad, and this is why I say I talk extemporaneously, you can tell I'm starting to go. I'm so regretful and sad that we didn't have iPhones when my children were younger, because I see all these amazing TikTok videos and so cute, these kids, and my kids were so darn cute, it would have been ridiculous. I would have been TikTok famous just because of how adorable my kids were. But anyway, thank you for watching my channel. This is the whole shebang, and I will talk to you hopefully soon. And by the way, those of you who watch my channel, I'm going to watch the Olympics today, and I just opened up this Ravensburger puzzle last night. I thought there were more pieces that were put together because when I got it at a thrift store. You can see this is the thrift store tag I got it and I just finally finished one that I had here on this table and down the shore even. I think I started out like July 1st. I finished it, I think it was January 15th. So I had to get that off my table. I had 2 weeks empty table, and now I put another one up there. What I really need to do is get a table that I can put in a different room. But this is, my kitchen, and kind of, think people are going by. I can sit here and look in there while people are watching TV and probably hearing. My husband has the TV on so loud that I can actually hear what's going on, and if I want to watch what's going on, I can get up and jump in and run in the other room. Anyway, tonight I'm going to be doing my puzzle. My 2 children who live in Philadelphia are coming up. We have pizza every Friday night, and we're having a flash freeze here. My husband had made some reservations, and my daughter made a reservation at a place called Dandelion downtown that I would have loved to go, but it started at 57 in the morning, which is the warmest it's been here in 6 weeks, and it's going down to 22 in the next 12 hours. So we're having what is they keep on referring to as a flash freeze. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my channel. That's all. There's nothing. I actually could keep on talking, but I'm going to cut it off now. Thank you so much. Bye bye now.